Hey there, creepy peeps, and happy 2018. It is the new year and I'm ready to get into this movie review. So, one, excuse my attire. It's actually cold. I'm so happy. I knew 2018 was gonna be good. But for today's new movie review is actually gonna be technically, it's not even really stale, okay? It's only one day into the new year and, you know, it just happened to fall on a Monday and nothing came out this weekend in terms of horror movies, so I'm sorry it can't be a brand new movie review, but I did do one from 2017 that I really wanted to watch but never got around to, which is Jackals. Really quick, before I get into this movie review, I want to say a quick thank you to my creepy patron peeps. Thank you so much for your support of my channel. It really means so much to me, and starting off 2018 with 2 new creepy patron peeps too, so thank you so much for joining, you guys. Yeah, if you want to find out the perks to being a creepy patron peep, you can follow the link in the description as well as the clickable link at the end of the video. Set in the 1980s, an estranged family hires a cult deprogrammer to take back their teenage son from a murderous cult, but they soon find themselves under siege when the cult comes and surrounds their cabin to take their son back. Right, so like I said, this is kind of, I feel like it's like a slightly home invasion, slight cult horror movie. And by cult horror movie, I mean the plot of the movie revolves around a cult, not like a cult classic. But I really liked the premise of it. It was super creepy and it reminds me a little bit of The Strangers, a little bit of You're Next, a little bit of Straw Dogs. I was digging it when the movie started. I really liked it. The beginning has a lot of good like mystery built around it to the point where you want to find out more. You want to find out more about the family. You want to find more about the aforementioned teenage son, Justin, who the family is trying to save from the cult. You want to find out more about it, more about the cult, more about everything. So it's really good to start a movie off like that because it keeps you invested in the movie and makes you want to keep watching. There were a lot of really good kind of like scenes and shots that were really effective and creepy. The one I'm thinking of most is when we first kind of see all the cult members together and we really get introduced to the fact that the cult has surrounded the cabin, and it's not just like 1 or 2 cult members come to get their fellow member back. It's like the whole cult. The way they show that is the cult members have commandeered all the cars and the family's kind of looking out the windows and you see like the headlights turn on and all these cult members in their masks are backlit by the headlights. And you just see like the number of them just standing in various parts of the woods and things. And it was really effective and really scary. And it was just like a really good moment with the music. Like, of course, the music like swells at that moment. And yeah, you just imagine like yourself in that shoes. Like if you just looked out your window and saw all of a sudden these lights turn on and you just see all these shadowy figures just standing around your house, and it's really creepy. All right, so let's get into what I didn't like about Jackals, because my previous point kind of leads into that. So like I said, that whole like backlighting the cult member scene was really effective. Unfortunately, as the movie goes on, it kind of tries to repeat some of those really effective moments. So there's another moment where we have like almost that same exact shot and it's just not as effective the second time around. I don't know why they were trying to repeat stuff like that. Like maybe because, you know, they thought they had something good and effective, but with the second time around, it's not as good. Am I making sense? Does that make sense? Also, I have to mention the fact that the beginning of this movie, there is one of those infamous title cards that says that this was based on true events or a true story. I think it just says true events, which you have to be even more careful of that one if it's like based on true events. I hate that. I'm getting so tired of seeing that. Like so many others before it, it's not based on a true story. It's based on, I mean, I guess that's accurate based on true events, but it's so misleading. Do you know what I mean? Because most people just assume that there's an actual story that plays out like the film, which it's not. It's more just based on satanic panic. And I'm tired of it. Stop putting that in front of your movie, even if it is based on true events. You know what? I don't care anymore. Just stop. It doesn't make the movie better. The movie started off really good. Like I said, it started off with, you know, it had a lot of mystery surrounding it, like good mystery. Like it wasn't so it wasn't so mysterious that you didn't know what was going on, but it was just enough to keep your attention and keep you interested. But by the middle of the movie, just loses all steam. Like it just, I don't know, I just feel like the movie just kind of like shut down and it just kind of like spiraled. Not really out of control, but didn't really spiral out of control, but things just started making less and less sense. And it just felt like, I don't know, it just felt like a letdown because it started off so well and I was really interested in it, and then it just pittered out into nothing. Throughout the movie, like, obviously we have like the deprogrammer who's trying to help Justin, and even when the cult, you know, makes its presence known, the family is still trying to kind of like reconcile with Justin and get him, like try to get him back so he can help them out of this situation. But through all this, like, we're getting no development for Justin. We don't know why he joined the cult. We don't know, you know, we don't know anything about him. So, and of course, as family members start dying, it becomes more about him and the remaining family members, you know, like he's one of the surviving people, so it becomes more and more about him, but we don't know anything about him, and I just ended up not caring about him. So I didn't care why he was doing what he was doing, anything. The ending was just really predictable and anticlimactic. I feel like the whole last half of the movie was anticlimactic. It just started off so well, like, and I think that like just made it that much more disappointing because it started off like I was really enjoying it to start, and then it just built up to nothing. So was Jackals worth it? It could have been. It could have been worth it. I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5 on IMDb. It has a 4.7 out of 10. I will just say, like, I don't really necessarily agree with all the ratings on IMDb. Like, a lot of people were giving it like a 1 out of 10 and saying like this was the worst movie ever, which I definitely don't agree with that. It wasn't the worst movie ever, and I kind of envy those people, because if that's the worst movie they've ever seen, then they're doing all right. Like, on Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 36% critic score, the 26% audience score, and Roger Ebert gave it a 1 out of 4. I was able to watch Jackals via Amazon Video, so if you want to watch it, I will leave an affiliate link to the movie on Amazon Video in the description box. So if you've seen Jackals, let me know in the comment section what you thought about it. Yeah, I mean, not a too great start, but I'm not that worried about it because this technically isn't the first movie of 2018, so it's fine. Next Monday we'll be into the 2018 films because, you know, we actually got some movies coming out next weekend, so that's great. You can find me at all the regular social media places. The links to those are in the description. You can find me on my blog at nightmaremaven.com. I'm also a contributing writer at morbidlybeautiful.com. And you can find me at patreon.com/nightmaremaven if you want to check it out and support the channel. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here and become a creepy peep today. I post videos Monday through Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay strange. Bye!